Welcome to the Below Football Kaizer family. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. From Mosimane to McCarthy, the contenders for the Kaizer Chiefs job. Kaizer Chiefs are once again at a crossroads after the departure of Nabi. His exit, so soon after ending the club's 10-year trophy drought, has left the Glamour Boys searching for yet another head coach. The new man will face huge pressure. Chiefs fans want both stability and silverware, and the next appointment will be judged on how quickly the club can close the gap on rivals mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates. Finances will also play a role. Chiefs must decide whether to pursue a proven winner with a big price tag or take a gamble on a younger coach with long-term potential. With all this in mind, IOL Sport suggests several names that are already in the mix. Here are some of the candidates who could be considered for the Kaizer Chiefs hot seat. Pitso Mosimane, the proven winner, the name on everyone's lips. With an unrivaled PSL record, Mosimane knows how to win titles and would instantly command respect. Fortunately, he's currently unemployed and has spoken about being a Chiefs fan while growing up. Ernst Middendorp, familiar face, the German was in charge the last time Chiefs went close to winning the league. He has shown he can maximize the players at his disposal, and his knowledge of the South African game is second to none. Jose Rivero, the outsider, while many may want to see Rivero try his hand at Soweto's other big club, it's unlikely he will return. Before he left Pirates, he said he would never return to manage another team. His 3 successful years at Pirates keep him in contention. Benny McCarthy, ambitious contender, McCarthy has long expressed a desire to lead one of South Africa's giants, and despite being the head coach of the Kenya national team, an offer to be in charge of the Glamour Boys could be too good to turn down. Cedric Kaizer and Youssef Ben Khalil, interim hope, the two are currently in charge of the team following Nabi's departure and could be handed the reins on a full-time basis if they can impress in the coming weeks. The club began the season with 4 wins on the trot when they were in charge while Nabi was attending to an urgent family matter early in the season, prompting fans to call for their permanent wildcard, the unknown name. Sometimes the media gets it wrong and a completely different person gets the job. It happened during the recent off-season when a host of coaches, from Mosimane to Rulani Mokwena, were linked with Orlando Pirates, only for the club to shock everyone and appoint Abdeslam Wadu. What's clear is that Chiefs face a defining decision. After years of turbulence and short-term fixes, the club must weigh proven experience against fresh ideas. Whoever takes the hot seat will not only inherit the burden of expectation but also the opportunity to restore lasting stability to Naturina. Kaizer Chiefs coach explains changed system. Kaizer Chiefs played a new system against Marumo Gallants. Kaizer Chiefs interim coach, Khalil Ben Youssef, has explained why impasse set a 3-4-3 system in the disappointing 1-1 draw against Marumo Gallants on Wednesday. Kanaya Samayo grabbed a debut goal in the first half, before Gallants substitute Jason Clifford hit a stunning late equalizer. The result saw impasse drop to 3rd position with 6 points off the Betway Premiership leaders Sekhukhune United. The idea today is we played 3-4-3, Youssef told the media after the game. We played higher. We tried to make our block a high block. To press Marumo. We know Marumo this season, they play short passes like last season. We tried to press them higher. Also read, Kaizer Chiefs coach supports Gaston Sereno. We had a lot of opportunities to score. You say it's a defensive approach and I don't agree with you. If you see the possession and the attempts at goal, you would see how many attempts at goal, then you can analyze the situation and see it was not defensive, Youssef added. Coming up next for Kaizer Chiefs is the CAF Confederation Cup first preliminary round qualifier against Angola's Cabascorp, who lead 1-0 from the first leg in Luanda last weekend. Khalil unfazed by Kaizer Chiefs' winless run. Kaizer Chiefs co-coach Khalil Ben Youssef has downplayed their struggles over the last 3 matches, preferring to focus on the positives despite failing to win. Following their 1-1 draw against Marumo Gallants in a Betway Premiership match played at the FNB Stadium last night, impasse have for the first time this season gone 3 matches without a win. They took the lead in this game through debutant Kaizer, but there was also missed a penalty on the stroke of halftime. Ben Youssef says improved performances are notable. I know that we have not won in the last 3 games, but the most important thing for us is the performance, rather than the result. The team performed well today, and we were unlucky not to score more goals to win this game. Read, Betway Premiership, TS Galaxy Shine, Sekakun Stumble, Orbit Climb. Ben Youssef also defended how they set up for this game, as they employed a 3-4-3 system, operating with a back 3 and 2 wing-backs. This weakened the effectiveness of the attack, but the Tunisian-born tactician explains the idea behind this structure. We played in a 3-4-3 today with a high block to press Gallants higher because they are playing a game with short passes this season, without as much long balls. There's not enough time for Chiefs to mull over these dropped points as they have a bigger battle ahead of them on Saturday, as they will be trying to reverse the 1-0 defeat from the CAF Confederation Cup first-round preliminary first-leg match against Angolan side Cabascorp at home. Ben Youssef says they must switch their focus now. We are now thinking about the next game, and we will talk. No end in sight to Nabi impasse after Chiefs coach offers to stay. Nasreddine Nabi's situation at Kaizer Chiefs remains unclear after his offer to return to the club was met with a cold shoulder late last week. Chiefs head into their 3rd match without Nabi on Saturday when they face Angola's Cabascorp, FNB Stadium, 3 p.m., needing to overturn a first-leg deficit in their CAF Confederation preliminary first-round tie. Nabi did not travel to Angola last weekend, where Chiefs suffered a 1-0 defeat, because the club found out he does not possess a valid coaching license to sit on the bench for CAF fixtures, prompting the club to suspend the 60-year-old Tunisian. He is understood to have responded to the suspension threat by offering to walk away instead, but surprisingly, Sawatin understands his representatives told the Chiefs hierarchy he would like to rescind the offer and see out the remainder of his contract, which ends in June. Chiefs, however, believe the relationship is beyond salvation, though there have not been official discussions to agree on termination of Nabi's contract. Effectively, Nabi has not worked since Chiefs' 3-1 premiership loss to Sekakun United on September 16. It is thought a formal disciplinary hearing into the coach's qualification is seen as the next step to resolve the impasse, and that could lead to an outright dismissal because Nabi had been forewarned to get his papers in order. However, the situation could favor Nabi should Chiefs be eliminated by Cabascorp. He won't be needing the license if that's the case, an informer said. The club floundering under assistant coaches Cedric Kaizer and Khalil Ben Youssef is also not helping Chiefs management's intention to force Nabi out. Impasse were held to a 1-1 league draw by Marumo Gallants on Wednesday. Given that, the coach's departure could be seen as another glaring failure by the club's management to plan after he oversaw preseason and new signings, only for the project to unravel so early in the season. Chiefs are winless in 3 matches and must score at least twice without conceding on Saturday to make the next round of the Confederation Cup. It is a very important game on Saturday, with high hopes to qualify for the next round, Ben Youssef said after Chiefs' draw against Gallants. In the last 3 games we didn't win, but the most important thing for us is the performance than the result because if we have good performances, the results will come. Encouragingly for Chiefs, one of their latest recruits, Kaizer, opened his account on debut against Marumo. Ben Youssef said they expect a lot from him. We need more from Mayo because we know his quality and what he can do for the team. Standard Bank has become the first African-based bank to achieve a WELL Health Safety rating for 15 of its corporate buildings, spanning 353,000 square meters nationwide, through the WELL at Scale pathway. The WELL Health Safety rating is developed by the International. I was wrong. Former Kaizer Chiefs star admits about his prediction, but impasse did not deserve to win over Golden Arrows. The former glamour boy said, given how impasse started previous campaigns, he expected them to struggle in the new season too. Chiefs have been brilliant early in the season. Impasse are one of the unbeaten teams so far. Set to face impressive Sekakun next. What happened? Former Kaizer Chiefs forward Junior Connie has admitted that he got his prediction on the club's first 5 2025/26 Premier Soccer League games wrong. Connie said he thought Chiefs would only win one of the first 5 games of the season, but impasse have been resilient. They have won 4 games and drawn in another, forcing Connie to eat humble pie. What Connie said. I am someone who takes accountability and responsibility, and I admit that I got my prediction wrong about Chiefs' opening 5 matches of the season, Connie told Soccer Laduma. I had said they would probably only win 1 game, and I was basing that on their performances over the past 2 seasons, because things just weren't happening for them then. But they proved me wrong with how well they started this season, and compliments to the team, he added. Chiefs have improved a lot, and I have been particularly impressed with their defense. It will be interesting to see how they fare as the season progresses, but the defense has been a big factor in their strong start. Well done to the backline and to goalkeeper Brandon Peterson for leading the side to such an impressive beginning. What is more? Although Connie is impressed by his former club, he believes they did not deserve to win the game against Golden Arrows. As a team as a whole, Chiefs deserve the compliments coming their way because they have really improved, the retired forward stated. They've even been winning games on the road, like their impressive win against Stellenbosch, although I don't think Stellies played very well in that game, especially after going down to 10 men early on, he explained. Against Sundowns, Chiefs also did well to get a draw by capitalizing on Sundowns' slow start to the season. And well done to them for beating Golden Arrows away, even though I felt they didn't quite deserve the win in that match. They took their chance and scored the important goal.